Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena, I'm going to shatter your expectations by playing an aggressive deck. Something I don't do too often. I think I asked on my podcast, ArenaCraft, when the last time I was excited about BOROS, and somebody looked up that's been 3 months since I posted a BOROS deck, and if all stats in YouTube comments are to be believed, I said, okay, fine. Well, let's rectify the situation. It's time to be a BOROS gamer. It's time to beat down. And actually, there's a lot of new cards in BOROS I wanted to play. My reluctance is only a facade. I have some pretty sweet cards here I'm excited to put together, and some of them come together in very intense, powerful, and aggressive ways to just get the opponent dead. For one thing, we have potentially Embercleave at home. We've got Lizard Blades. Double Strike is back. 1 and a red, 1/1 double striking. Equipped creature has double strike with reconfigured 2. Looks like an innocent little weapon. But there's a lot of things here that we can stack onto the Lizard Blades to make it much more powerful. In fact, we have so many things in our deck that just kind of make Lizard Blades a little bigger. Actually, now looking over it, like almost every single thing in our deck has the potential to make Lizard Blades hit harder. Rabbit Battery can be reconfigured to it. This is a new card. It's a 1/1 haste that can reconfigure for 1. An equipped creature gets +1/+1. Kumano Faces Kakazan is a saga. 1 in a red. Chapter 1 deals 1 damage to an opponent and each planeswalker they control. Chapter 2, when you cast your next creature spell this turn, that creature enters with a +1/+1 counter. So Chapter 2 goes off on turn 2 if you play this on turn 1, which means you get Lizard Blades with a +1/+1 counter. Chapter 3, this thing flips into a 2/2 haste, and if something would die and it was dealt damage by a source you control, you exile instead. So yeah. Shambling Gas, Eye Twitch, their blocks don't do as well when you have the etching of Kumano on the battlefield. And then we got 2 All-in Brock Escorts. We've got a lot of +1/+1 counters going on in the deck, so this can protect your investment, so to speak. Kami's Flare. This is a new card. 1 and a red. It deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker, and then it deals 2 damage if to that permanent's controller if you control a modified creature. When you reconfigure your equipment or equip anything, that's a modified creature. When anything has a +1/+1 counter, that is also a modified creature. When anything has an aura, that's also a modification, but we don't play auras. That was for the other deck. Then we got Aggro, the Disciple of Reusi, which is 1 and a red for a 2/2, and for a red gives creatures you control haste, so maybe Lizard Blades comes down and immediately gets hasty. For 3 and a red, you make a 5/5 Dragon Spirit token. If you control an attacking modified creature, again, we modify. That's what we do here. And then 1 Valorous Stance, because sometimes something thick needs to die, or you can protect your investment at instant speed. And then we've got 4 Luminarch Aspirates. They're not nerfed, and this deck honestly wouldn't be the same without this card. This might be one of the better Aspirate decks that you'll ever see, and the unnerfed version in Standard makes it doable. All right, the 3 drops. This is where we get really into, like, we're really doing this. We're all about this, because when you picture this on a Lizard Blades, a double striking creature, it gets intense. 3 Angel Fire Ignitions, a card I resist very much, but here we are. 1 and a red-white sorcery, 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature. It gains Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Indestructible, Haste, all the good stuff except for Double Strike. So that's nice. And the flashback is 2 and a red-white. So yeah, there are games and matches where you can play turn 2 Lizard Blades, turn 3 Angel Fire, turn 4 Angel Fire, and they dead. Good game. 3 Maul the Skyclaves. Sometimes you have to go over the blockers on the ground. Maul the Skyclaves lets you do that and hit extra hard while being an equipment that you can reposition and modifying creatures when it's equipped. And then Halvar the God of Battle. Equipped creatures that are enchanted or equipped have double strike. This card has actually been out for a while, but you may have forgotten how it works. At the beginning of each combat, you can move an equipment, I'm just going to forget the word aura, attached to a creature you control to a creature, another creature you control. Why is this cool? Well, this little card called Rabbit Battery, if you reconfigure it to something, and then you play Halvar going into combat, Rabbit Battery can be reconfigured over to Halvar, and then Halvar, when it attacks, it says creatures you control that are equipped have double strike. It attacks as a double striker with haste for 4. That's crazy. And then the Sword of the Realms isn't bad either. There's a pretty cool combo with Sword of the Realms on Olenbach Escort to just keep something indestructible and lifelinky all the time, where you just keep getting back the Escort and putting the sword on it. And then we've also got 4 of this new card, Thundering Reiju, 2 and a red, 3/3 haste spirit. When it attacks, +1/+1 counter on a creature you control, X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of modified creatures you control other than the Thundering Reiju. Sometimes you need that little bit of reach to get over the hump. Just a couple modified permanents and a Thundering Reiju attack, and that's all she wrote. But a good hasty threat as well. If they wipe your board, this can just come down and get some. And that's pretty much the deck. The mana base, we try to keep the mana base pretty clean. We need untapped red. We need untapped white. We don't want to play a bunch of the DFCs. They're not alive long enough for them to matter. So yeah, pretty straightforward mana base. Just 2 creature lands too, because you don't want to draw the 3rd one kind of ever, because a tapped land on turn 3 or 4 just sinks the ship. This is a full Boros deck. It's a curve deck. Don't try to get too fancy. Just kill them. All right, let's dive in. Let the modified nonsense begin. Why do I get little heart palpitations when I play an aggro deck in high Mythic? Because I know I'm putting my top 100 status on the line with something I don't normally play. I'm stepping out of the comfort zone, and we're on the draw. Okay. Okay. To battle. We can do this. We can Usher of the frickin' Fallen. Oh, boy. Hello? Get wrecked. Nobody likes you. Frickin' mono white. So, mono white on the draw. This game's probably over. We have to hope they can't kill the Lizard Blades, because all their effects are exile. And with that, if we play this and they just remove it, we're dead. If they don't remove it, we have a chance. We could play the Escort and hope they Banishing Priest it, but we'll have absolutely nothing on the board to stop them from just getting stronger and attacking us. So we've got to take the risky line here. We're flooding a little bit too, so we have to also draw Angel Fire Ignition. But if they remove this, we're probably done. All right. Well, we can draw. What can we draw? We can remove this. If we draw a removal spell. A Rabbit Battery is not what I had in mind. So I think what we've got to do is play you. If we're going to make a 3/3 and try to just hold them back a little bit and play the Escort. And then next turn we'll play Kumano Faces Kakazan and hope to use the Seed of the Empire on the Brutal Cathar. Why are they holding priority? They have nothing that holds priority. I guess they listen to the podcast where we complain about mono white players who rope. I guess they just want to fit in. Well, I've got no time. Oh, my game's frozen. Well, that's a good start to the day. Nice. Kill Magic Arena. Fire back up. When this happens, would you prefer it happen in a game that you're losing already or a game that you're winning? Obviously, a close game is probably the dirt worst, right? Because it could have gone either way. But if you're way behind, are you just like, I was losing anyway? And if you're way ahead, you're like, I was robbed? Yeah, there you go. We lost 31... We lost 30 rank without even getting to fight for it. That's a good start to the day. We're fighting an infected zombie at 92%. We have to win. We'll be we'll go straight from 111 to 250 if we lose. But at least we go first. We need to draw an untapped land. This hand is amazing if we draw an untapped land. So I'll take my chance. The other thing that we could do is wait. We could play this tapped. Be patient. Play this the next turn. Play this the next turn. Play off curve to make sure we actually get our +1/+1 counter. But I'm gonna play. I'm taking the aggro road. I'm gambling that we draw that land. Every land in our deck is untapped except for 3 other Sundown passes. See? That's how you get to be the very best. By trying. Onto Inversion. I'm a little worried that the opponent will have some removal here. Please don't do it. Just, no. Well, that makes me scared to, like, move all in here, doesn't it? I think we go for the Sky Maul. Okay, and it resolves without a priority issue, so now we'll go to the Blades. And hit him hard. Uh-oh. You've got to be kidding me. Fierce Retribution? That's some BS right there. I should have just played it cool. I had Valorous stance. I didn't have to do that. Well, we didn't come here to not attack. So let's see if they play multiples of that card. I can't even right now. I can't even. All right. Well, of course. Naya control. All right, creature off the top, please. Please don't let it be like this. Not like this. Wow. What a great start to the day. All right, Halvar, it's all you, dude. At least you are a slugger, you know? If Halvar lives, and Valor Stance can try to help Halvar live, we should be able to do a ton of damage. How many Doomskars do you think they have? Another one. They have another one. It's holding priority there. All right, saddle up. We didn't come here to not do this. Down to 1. Holy crap. So here comes the other Doomskar. We just have to top a creature. Just let me out of this, please. Kind of works. Kind of works. It's 36 to 1. I don't know what they're gonna do. Oh God. Is that good enough though? I don't think that saves them. They go to 5. Trying to think if playing this is somehow more helpful, but I'm pretty sure we're just supposed to Bugbear. One, 2, 3, 4. Yep, still wouldn't have had enough to equip. Still wouldn't have had enough to equip. Mana short. More dragons? Wait. They're control until they're all dragons? What the hell am I dealing with? Maniacs. That's what. Alright. How do I do this? I can... This has vigilance, so it shuts down the gold dragon. Nothing has a plus... Well, something can have a +1/+1 counter, so I can protect this. Oh, this gives vigilance, doesn't it? Vigilance, trample, and lifelink. Silly me. Alright, come on. Come on, goblin friend. It's on you now. The world is yours. Alright. We're ready to block. We've got them at 3. We can give this indestructible. Our goblin. If you had told me I'd be winning off a goblin token, a suited up goblin token. What the heck is our opponent's deck? Just all the rare and mythic 5-drops and a million control cards. But we got it. I thought we were gonna lose that game, man. I thought that game was sunk. Look at that. We only get 9 ranks. We lost 30-some for a loss. We only got 9 for that win. All right, we want some rank back. We're playing a top 100 gamer. We can basically swap ranks here. We go first. Let's do this. A little worried about the mana. Also a little bit worried that our threat is very small. Voltroning this rabbit battery isn't the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me. But we do what we gotta do. It's a very medium hand. Ken has lizard blades one time? Okay, okay, that's not... Could be worse. Let's see if the opponent wants to block this battery. Probably not. Probably not. We don't have a creature for next turn either, I'm just noticing. Now, I could Kami's Flare this and try to take the pressure off. I think... I mean, it does put something in range of Valorous Stance. Maybe what I really want to do, though, is kill the 2/2. Nah, let's get this down. We're gonna need its help. We need a body. A real body, don't we? Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, now I really want to play the Kami's Flare. Because the next turn they don't get anything out of this, which means their hand is pretty chunky. It's kind of expensive. We don't have a creature to play to get the +1/+1 counter anyway, which is sad. I mean, we could suit up this battery. But then they're gonna have a 3/3 visitor coming back. Is that fine? Maybe that is fine. I really want to wait till I have a modified creature. If they have a 4/4, we can stance it. This is creatures that are equipped. So when we play Halvar, we need this battery attached to something. Next turn it can be attached to this. This is really hard. I don't want to lose this battery, that's for sure. When this goes off, does it even give anything? Yeah, it covers itself, so this goes to 3. I think we kill it, and let's just hold. Unfortunately, we don't get the 2 damage. Jugan defends a temple. Here's the +1/+1 counter. Kill it. Could have stanced there, but I think we hold stance for something much bigger. Now it says next turn, put a +1/+1 counter on 2 creatures. Sorry, too many things happening. Scroll's going crazy. There's this little 1/1 that's going to get some +1/+1 counters. Okay, okay. If we modify here, and we hold up Valorous Stance, we can probably kill something. And if this is modified, Halvar can come down and get, like, right away, get double strike. But if we play this, we go over the top. It's pretty good, too. Magic is hard. I think we just move in, do what the deck was designed to do. I think it goes here. I'm going to offer the battery. We have to be aggressive. If the opponent blocks it, they have no creature to get these +1/+1 counters on, except for this. And then we can stance that. Okay. And, I mean, we are here to do damage. It's the only way we're going to win. The opponent doesn't seem to have removal so far. Or at least maybe they've been holding it. They don't want to use it on the battery. That would make sense. I would love it if they just played Hallowed Haunting. Okay, removal. Crap. Crap. 1 rabbit. Oh, they took the mall. Okay. Okay, they took the mall. Well, we can kill this thing. And we can equip this thing, it's a 3. They could double block it. Would they do that? Or Angel Fire it? No, they're going to have trouble blocking that, aren't they? And it would have Vigilance. And we have to keep in mind that they might have more of these. I don't need to kill it if it doesn't... God, this is hard. My Boros brain is dying here. Because what if they do double block? What happens next turn? Flip. Flying. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you may pay X. You have to get rid of this sometime. And we lost our flying. But I guess double strike is kind of the way. All right. Aggression. They go to 6. So next turn, if this thing is huge, we're in a lot of trouble. Oh no, that has lifelink and flies. It's so strong. Okay, that we have to stance. We have to stance anything that gains life. Land off the top, so all we can do this turn is stance. If we play Halvar and this attacks, it has double strike. The opponent can chump it, and then they gain so much life, so that's undoable. Actually, we have to do this on their turn, don't we? So we don't even attack this turn. Otherwise, they can play a land, bring it back, and give something lifelink, which would be a disaster. That's very rude. That is very rude. But if they attack with everything... Because we just got a little battery, guys. No big deal. Oh, what a cow. Oh, why are they playing so good? Why are they playing so smart? How annoying. Okay. Coming at ya. Next turn we Angel Fire it. If the opponent misses a land drop again, no, they get to they get to use this for mana, right? They do. Okay. This is gonna be tough. Very tough. It's too, like, so some people might say I should have destroyed it while my while this was on the field, but etching actually says that the creature, when it dies, has to have been damaged by a source you control. So that wouldn't have happened. So I couldn't have exiled the Dawnheart Martyr. I know some of you are going to believe that's how the card works, but it's not. All right. They're at 17 now. We draw another land off the top. Worst draw we could have. But we go for it. Unfortunate flood, really. Really, like, any equipment there, almost anything other than, like, another rabbit battery, but, like, any equipment would have done the job. All right, another Angel Fire Ignition rip off the top would be for a ton. We got full Voltron going on here. Down to 8. Opponent goes up to 16. Wow. Wow. Not my day, man. Not my day so far. Frickin' Boros. Every time I suit up an aggro deck, man. I mean, is there a more Boros hand than this? No creatures. Okay. Okay. Sure. It's actually as good as we could hope for on a double maul. We just hope they don't kill Lizard Blades. Everybody's killed it so far today. Is this your moment, Lizard Blades? Either way, we get a lot of pressure next turn because we can Aspire it with Etching of Kumano. Okay, Clerics, game on. Ooh, this is looking good. This is looking good. Do we kill this, though? I don't think so. This would be a trade. I would take that trade, though. I would gladly trade. Here comes 8 damage. So, Skyclave Apparition. Do you have it? The Valk. Okay, I was a little worried about that. Not gonna lie, kind of scary. They'll block something, though. They sort of have to. So this gets in for 1, 2, 3, 4. If they trade, I'm pretty happy, right? I mean, then I just kind of die to 1 removal thing, but I do have to force a block. Well, not necessarily. I just have to force something. They just have to do something here. Okay. All right, they're holding on to this Valkyrie. Let's see what they can do with it. 6 life. If we draw the Angel Fire, we just need an untapped land, man, and we're full Embercleave mode. You know, the thing I did in all my warm-up games that I haven't done in ranked at all. But come on, baby. Veteran, 1 life, up to 7. Tapped land? Oh, of course it gains life. It had to. Anything else? Nothing. All right, let's kill this. Knock him to 6. No priority stick there. Not a land. They have to block the blades. All right. I should not reconfigure this. If I reconfigure this, it's playing around Doomscar. But I am telling you guys, I can't count how many times on Arena my Cleric opponent has played a Doomscar. It's been a lot. Like, this is the wrong play in any sensible Magic environment, and Arena is not sensible. Because now I have to pay mana to unequip it next turn. But I'm playing around Doomscar. Or whatever Wrath effect they might have. Makes a 1/1. Land searches for glory. A legendary card, huh? Naya. Oh my god, I can't dude, I can't do this. Alright. They chump here. They have to chump either way. So I'd rather get another creature on the board, right? They don't, yeah, they do have to chump. No, they don't. They can go to 1. And let them go to 1. If that's what they want to do to keep this around. They still are really incentivized here to hit the Lizard Blades with the Kaya. It's 2-lander, baby. Mold a 5 2-lander against freaking Clerics. If they hit the blades, they're not dead. But they're dead to an untapped land. Or 1 point of damage somehow. Okay. Justice. Go team good guys. We still haven't been able to Angel Fire up our Lizard Blades and hit someone, but we'll settle. We'll settle. We go first. We have no 1-drop, but I mean, we're all in on an Aspirate, so I'm definitely saying Aspirant. Spirant. Totally. That's what I'm saying. Black Lotus pet. Is there something satisfying about destroying the Black Lotus pet owners? All right. I don't think we've even Thundering Raged anybody. It's been a weird day. Mana's open. Mana is open. I think we take it nice and slow. Like going in for Sky Mall hits really hard, but I think that's a bit over the top. I don't know. Let's see what happens if we play you. That resolved nice and easy. I think I want to get you down too. Threat diversification. All right, what hand did they keep? It must have a meat hook or some kind of a sweeper, and it must have like wedding invitation to keep a hand this slow. Okay, they go to a brutal Cathar. Get him. We ride. They take it all. Yeah, not a good chump block, that's for sure. So even if they kill the Raiju, we can really suit up here, and the battery can go to town. Eddie. Can we kill him? And they attack? Can we kill you? 5, 6, 7. The attack trigger is 8. Or we Sky Mall here and equip here, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The attack triggers 8, but they still have to block this. But it doesn't survive. I guess we could put the sword on the battery so it survives that way, right? What if we Angel Fire Maul? We can't do both. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because of the 1 damage here, then they have to chump the battery. And they can't chump it much because of trample? Okay. Go strong. Yep. They go to 1. We have Mega Rabbit Battery. Battery Voltron. Yeah. Soren? Dude. You can't stop what's coming.
You can deal with my servant. I'm busy.
Yeah, good game. I'm just thinking of the best way to do it. I'm like overthinking it just right there. Let's see. I just want to be absolutely sure. They're at 1. We Angel Fire here. This thing is 10 with double strike, and just the attack trigger kills them. Yeah, I overthought that a lot. Just the attack trigger from the Raiju kills them. Baby, we are back. We recovered top 100. Now we're trying to get a new highest rank of the day. All right. Looks like a good hand. The only problem is I'm on the draw. So let's see what the opponent's got. A layer and nothing. Good. Good, good, good. The battery. Now, next turn, do we play the Blades or the Goro Goro? Because the Blades can come down with haste. The thing is, that doesn't mean much if it's not pumped. But I think that draw means we're going ass pirating. I aspire to attack you with this 2-2 battery. Let's see if the opponent wants to chump. Nope. Okay, enchantments is tough. This is going to be a tough game. We're going to have to try to keep finding ways to deal damage, and then we probably need like a Lizard Blades Angel Fire combo. The good news is this card is a frickin' magnet, a heat magnet, so if they have like a Banishing Light, they're gonna play it. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, they want to be aggressive. Cool. 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 Tapped land's not great. So, Lizard Blades, put a counter on it, attack. They can block with both, and we would have to double strike damage this. Oh wait, it'll have 3. It'll have 3. Never mind, we're good. Because when you reconfigure, it gets a bonus, and then Aspiring gives it a bonus. Yeah. Who's the aggressor? Let's hope they don't have removal. If they had it, they really might have taken out Luminarch Gas Pirate, but they had a pretty strong turn. They might be slow rolling removal to get aggressive. If they are, we're in big trouble. We are not going to get far without our Lizard Blades. We need the full Ember Cleave at home solution to this game. But if we have it, I don't know how we lose. It would take a lot of beef from the opponent. I am holding my breath. Just one time, don't kill it. One time, don't kill the Lizard Blades. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's gonna hurt, but I don't think it kills me. 14, no blocks. Down to 2. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Ember Cleave is back. Boom! That's how we do it. Number 64. Number 187. We got a. I'd like to report a Moida. All right. Another epically Boros hand here. It really sucks. If this was a Plains, or if I could draw a Plains, this would be easy keep. I guess we keep. Do I keep 3 lands? I guess I'm supposed to put away one of my 4-drops, right? That's tough, though. I like my 4-drops a lot here. I guess on the draw, the Reiju is probably a lot worse. And that's game. What we need is Kumano faces Kakazan. That is the card we have to have against iTwitch, but we don't have it. The Blades. Nothing is very likely to survive, that's for sure, but we go for it. This is, I guess, the recipe. If they don't have interaction, and they don't have Shambling Gas, so if they just don't have interaction, maybe it gets there. If they play Wedding Announcement here, it's gonna be tough. All right, can we beat a nut draw is the question now. They can draw a card. Maybe they're greedy. Maybe they attack with both iTwitches to draw. And they brick. What do you think of that? Holds back an iTwitch. So bad. It's so bad for us. Okay, now what? Now what? Do we try to build this up and then Angel Fire it? If we go for Angel Fire now... I think we have to try to build this up a bit. And I think we have to try to lure them into some false sense of security. Alright. Let's go. If we go for Angel Fire now, they're just gonna find the solution and deal with it, I think. What are you learning? Maybe they don't have a second black for the fumes. Ooh, sciences? Okay, okay. Okay, we also have to stay ahead of Meathook Massacre for the rest of the game. Then we got mana open for Vanishing Verse. In that case, we need to try to pressure them in other ways. But we don't have the land. Oh! No Vanishing Verse. If they have to go get fumes here with their eye twitch, we want to have two very powerful targets, which is why we don't put them all on the blades. It was going to get blocked anyway, right? So now they have to choose. We've done a good job keeping pressure on. I'm not sure what the makeup of their hand is, but they're missing a few key cards. If they had Rite of Oblivion, I think they would have used it by now. If they had Vanishing Verse, we would have seen it last turn. They had 2 unspent mana, so they probably have expensive cards like Planeswalkers. Maybe they'll get greedy and go for something like that, and we can just hit them for 1,000,000. Okay, now they're going to draw a card instead of making a 1/1. It's going to make chump blocking really hard. They pick the blades, which is right, I think. They miss their land drop. We miss our land drop. Why wouldn't we? I'm honestly thinking about playing the sword. But I think we're just supposed to Angel Fire them here. I think I'm supposed to put it on the battery. Because the Aspirant is definitely the next thing to die. Like, they can play Meathook here and kill the Aspirant, but then we still have a battery and they have no chump blocker. Go. That's pretty good. I mean, it plows the road. They're going to remove something. Wanderer? Maybe? Wanderer. Can we play around Wanderer? I don't think we can. This can deal 3 damage to a Planeswalker. Maybe they'll make a mistake and give me priority? If we Kami's Flare now, then when they play Wanderer, they have to minus it, kill one or the other. If we can't, but they block first and then Wanderer the other, we don't deal any damage. It's really bad. All right. Also, if they have a Deadly Dispute, they crack it now and we know we don't have to worry about the Wanderer. Okay. I still think this card's the next thing to die. But they could play Wanderer into Meathook if they top deck a land, which would be really bad. But I think we need every point. I think we need every frickin' point here.
Now you've done it. Hat's coming off.
Interesting. Okay, maybe they are trying to draw the land for the hook. Come on. Give me the untapped land. I'm a good boy. I deserve it. Just let me Halvar this sucker. Okay. Okay. We can Angel Fire our way through that. Oh, that's a really good draw. But is it? It's not good enough because of the 5 toughness now. Is this destroy? It's exile. No. All right, but it's tapped creature. It's tapped creature. Okay. This has vigilance. Taste it. If they have 2 creatures, am I gonna lose? All I gotta do is top deck a land, right? Yeah, we definitely go face here. Trample. All right, they fall to 8. Come on now. Come on now. Come on, baby. It's so close.
Let your blade do the talking.
No! All right. Thundering Raiju, I guess? It's you? They'll exile that as well. If I play Halvar, nothing good happens, right? What if I play the Escort? What if I play the Escort? No. We play Raiju, they kill it, we top deck land, we play Escort, we play Angel Fire on it, right? Oh, they'll be at 4. This won't be enough. Oh my god, it's so close. Oh, this is a game, huh? This is a game. There's other small creatures we could top deck in Angel Fire. Right? Battery? Not really. Okay, maybe not. Kamano faces Kakazan, takes a few turns to get going. But what if we top deck the land, we put him to 1, and then we draw Kamano faces Kakazan, and it deals the final point of damage. How about that? How about that?
Just gotta hunt one more monster. How hard could it be?
And stay gone.
Not like this.
Until next time, then. Keep watch for intruders.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Hard to kill. They can exile it, though. But we can play 2 things. Go ahead, cast your Doomscar. That's what this is, right? We'll go to 23. Hook. Don't hook. Please don't hook. Son of a... Okay. Sack this first. Wait. You can't. It's a token. That makes 2 1/1s. Frickin' vigilant blocker, though, man. I don't see it anymore. I don't see the way. I guess on end step we make 1/1s and see what happens. Maybe the opponent leaves himself in a bad position, but these have like endless vigilance. Okay, end step we make 2 1/1s, we untap, we can sky maul one of them, and we need 2 more damage. I don't see it, man. I think we lost. And I hate saying that. It makes me really sad. Because all we needed was a land for so many turns. Opponents played well, but I hate them all the same. It's just, it's too nasty how we lost this game. There's just no good attacks. There's nothing. There's nothing. I'm gonna stop torturing myself. That sucked, but it's Boros. still top 100, so there's that. And we are back for the post-game wrap. The stats, powered by Untap.gg, tell a weird story. They say we went 3-2 in 37 minutes. The problem is I've been playing for about 50 minutes, and I actually have recorded 7 games. So 2 games are just gone. Gone. Very sus. Very, very sus. But I would guess it's about a 500 deck. Obviously, when you're on the play, you're at a big advantage. When the opponent doesn't have the right removal, you're at a big advantage. When you have your god draw, you can play through all kinds of board states. But it is aggro, and it is a very temperamental, God, I hope they don't have it, aggro. And you can tell why I'm a control mage when you watch this video, because every single turn I'm like, oh God, please don't have it. Like, I feel miserable putting, like, equipping things to lizard blades and hoping it doesn't die. I feel miserable doing it, and it's definitely the reason that the BOROS decks are few and far between for the channel, but it doesn't mean that you can't enjoy this deck and that it won't win you some games. I think it's a really good way to sort of get a little bit of that Embercleave rush back. So if you're one of the updated stats, 16% yesterday who stayed till the very end, make sure you leave a comment. I have no special secret deck tech. I actually, despite the kind of 50-15 performance, I don't have ideas for what I would change. It was a lot of work just to get the numbers as they are, and I've tried other cards. I've tried Fireblade Charger. Like this card, this got cut from the deck for underperformance. It seems great when everything's going well, but nothing ever does. And most of the removal in the format is exile. I tried more of the Olenbach Escort and the new one, the Fox that sacrifices. What is the name of it? And it has like the samurai text, Selfless Samurai. That's the one. Tried that. Both of those were pretty bad. Didn't really work for the deck. Again, most of the removal that's popular exiles. So what are you doing? You're just doing nothing. Almost better to just hope they have nothing, or if they have something, find a way to put a more resilient threat on the board, or use your reconfigures in a way that you have something left over. Speaking of reconfigure, Lion Sash, this card. Too slow in this kind of deck. You just need to go a lot harder. So I'm where exactly I'd want to be on this deck. I don't have ideas for changing it, and I think that you just kind of have to be the thrill seeker, living on the edge of defeat, on the razor's edge, trying to pull together wins. And if that is your jam, then by all means, go forth, suit up the lizard blades. I'll see you on the ladder. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next one. You're cool.